Okay, so it is 10:30 at night, and today we had a baby appointment, a doctor appointment, to go just get checked, and I was about 3 centimeters dilated, and I asked the doctor to do a membrane sweep, so that's what happened. Did that. And then we went out to lunch, got some food, walked around Costco. Things started getting a little bit more intense. They were super far apart, like 20 minutes. One second. Oh. Okay. So they were like 20 minutes apart. And so I had a feeling that they were going to kind of taper off, because that's what happens usually after you get a membrane sweep. So then we drive all the way home, which is like an hour, 15 minutes. No big deal. And when I got home, or when we got home, I was bouncing on the ball, doing a little bit of pumping, you know, moving my hips around, doing all the things. And it was going, but it just wasn't like painful. Like, it was uncomfortable but not painful, and I feel like that's when you're in like true labor, is when it's a little bit more painful rather than like uncomfortable. We're going for tolerable in our birth, but yeah, so then we got it on. And that's when things started really ramping up. We got the kids down for bed, and I just kept contracting, and now it's like 10:30 at night. What time is it? 10:45. It's 10:45, and we are just last minute packing. We had everything packed before. We've always taken our stuff with us just in case the doctor was like, hey, you're in labor, like, let's have you stay here. So we're just making sure that the kids have clothes for tomorrow. We're gonna leave the boys here. Claire wants to watch the birth, which is gonna be so exciting. And then once we get everything packed and ready, but want to take a quick shower before we go. And yeah, we're gonna head out. I'm so excited. I am not gonna lie, the way I've been feeling about all of this birth is I've been like, for some reason, I have been super patient. Hold on. Okay. So today I am 39 weeks and 2 days, or 39 weeks and 1 day, according to the doctor. We'll see. But we're excited. What was I saying? I totally forgot what I was saying. I was saying that this birth has been, or this pregnancy, I have been a lot more patient, because I know that baby comes when baby comes, but you gotta help a little bit. So I have avoided all of the spicy food, because I do not like spicy food. It's just not my thing. But we did eat a couple pineapples. I've been eating dates consistently, and I've been consistently using this gentle birth. It says for the first week, you do 1/4 of a teaspoon 2 times daily before meals, and then 3 times daily once you're about 4, like the last 4 weeks of your pregnancy. So I will continue to use this because you're supposed to use it after birth as well. It's supposed to help with your uterus. It has a lot of red raspberry leaf stuff in it, which I'm really excited about. But yeah, it's time to head to the hospital. We're so excited. And I've been eating a lot of dates, and sometimes it's really hard to get down that many dates because the heartburn is real. I'm gonna show you, baby has definitely dropped a little bit. I feel like she was up here. She has been in my ribs so bad. She's been in my ribs like for the last 6-7 weeks, and it's been really hard, but that's okay. I feel like anytime I was like contracting in bed is when it hurt the most, and that's when I felt like I had a nasty side, like the nastiest side ache. But yeah, we're really excited, and we can't wait to meet our little girl. Claire's gonna be at the birth. Oh, and Bo surprised me with a videographer that's gonna come and take pictures and videos for us so that we can actually post it on our YouTube channel, which I'm so excited. This is like, I literally cried when he told me that he got it. He got someone to get the video. So we're not gonna show that. It's running around naked, half naked. But yeah, we're so excited, and I feel like tonight's the night. So woo woo. You ready, babe?
Yeah.
I like those. So Bo's mom is gonna come stay with the boys, and we're gonna take Claire with us. We're gonna go wake her up. Obviously at the last minute. So right now I have been feeling, so today I've been feeling a lot more pressure. I feel like she's way more engaged. I feel like previous to today, she was not like, she was like super high, like station 3. She was like station 3, and before I was dilated to a 2. And I think that was my first check, was a 2, and 70% effaced, maybe 80%, because it depends on the doctor that checks. But right now I just feel a lot of pressure and kind of, what do you call that? Not necessarily swollen down there, but like just a lot of pressure and like stuff happening down there. So yeah, we're pretty excited. We told Claire that she had the option to come watch, which Bo just kind of like, you want to come watch? I'm like, okay. But I think it's a really good idea because it'll give her a chance to, because this is our last baby, it'll give her a chance to actually like be at a live birth. Like, who knows when she's ever gonna watch that, but who knows if she'll ever go to one or want kids of her own. And so we wanted to give her a chance to come watch her little baby sister come be born. And at first she was like, I don't know, like kind of embarrassed about it, but as we like talked about it, it's been really exciting to like just show her, I guess, the anatomy of everything and how it works and whatnot. So she's really excited, and she's been like, how has she been acting? Like just super talkative, super excited. Yeah, when she gets excited, she is so talkative. It's crazy. And like all up in your face, and it's adorable. But is there anything you want to say, babe? Huh?
Baby.
What?
Baby time.
Baby time. It's just a vlog.
Let's go have a baby.
How you feeling?
Better than you, man.
I've had like 2 contractions talking through this, which is great. But anyways, so I think that's all I can think of. So let's go have a baby. Hello. Welcome. So we are just gonna do a quick timeline of having Allison. She's so cute. It's been officially 24 hours and a few more hours than that, but it's so cute.
We're about to go home.
Yep, we're about to go home. We're just in the hospital waiting to be discharged. So, a quick timeline of everything that happened. So today is the 10th. So 2 days ago, we went to go get I went to go get my membrane sweeped at my 39-week doctor appointment. That kind of kickstarted a few things, and then got some strong contractions from that, but they were only like 20 minutes apart. So we went to Costco after the appointment just to walk around and see.
Gotta smile. I look pissed or something.
Pissed.
Or tired.
Both. Yeah, I feel like things were kind of promising at that point, but not really sure if it would progress. But at the appointment, I was measuring 3 centimeters dilated, which at my 37-week appointment, I think I was like 2.5, somewhere around there. And because we live like an hour away from the hospital that I would be delivering at, we were kind of hoping to see if it would kickstart things even more, but it didn't. So we just decided to drive home, which I'm really grateful we did. But when we got home, I bounced on the ball and did some pumping, and that was actually even more promising. But then I really felt like I had to do like a meditation, kind of make sure I was in the headspace. Things kind of like came in waves.
And she walked on the treadmill.
Oh yeah, I walked on the treadmill, did some of that. And then I recently found out that Bo hired a videographer, which I'm so grateful for. And that was my push present. Loved it. So I talked to her, just making sure that we're on the same page and everything, and then had some fun. Did some things together at like 5:30.
What do you mean?
We had sex and
oh, that.
To see if it would kickstart things even more. And at that point, that's when things like really became a lot more promising and a lot more hopeful of like, hey, we might have baby soon. And
she whips out her app and starts timing the contractions, and it's bedtime. We're putting the kids down, and she can't snuggle them because she's going through contractions.
Yeah, it was not super pleasant, but it wasn't horrible. We even gave because we went to Costco that day, we got some of those Costco muffins. That's what we had for dinner, which is great. And then I worked on the treadmill a little bit more just to, keep things going. And then eventually things kept the contractions were starting to get a little bit more intense and a little bit closer together. And it's interesting because I had previously had like Braxton Hicks. I would consider them Braxton Hicks, like the definition of my Braxton Hicks would be it's more of a tightening rather than like a painful cramp, if that makes any sense. And I had false labor at that point previously, so I didn't ever go in. But this time, because it was a lot more uncomfortable or a lot more painful, it was more of like, hey, this could happen. So at least that's how I feel like the difference between a Braxton Hicks and a contraction would be. But so about 9:30, I was getting to the point where they say that if you can't speak through a contraction, then it's probably time to go in. And I was starting to get to that point. So I was like, all right, let's just keep timing them, see what happens. And then we'll kind of went from there. And then ate some strawberries and chocolate. That sounded really good at the time. So
that was good. Thank you.
Yes. So at that point, about 9:30, they were about 5 to 7 minutes apart. And so we decided to call his mom because she was going to come watch the kids, or watch the boys, because we told Claire she could come watch the birth. And then texted the photographer, the videographer. Your mom stayed with the boys.
And I woke up Claire and she came with us up to the hospital.
Yep. We left the hospital about...
We left the house.
You're right.
We left the house about
11:15-ish.
And I got to the hospital at 12:30.
Yep, 12:30 a.m. So it was the next day, technically. So 5/9, the 9th of May. We called ahead just to make sure, just to find out where labor and delivery was, because we didn't know. But we went through the ER and went to triage, and they said I was dilated to a 5, which was really good progress for contracting all day. But the only thing is, it did take like an hour and a half to get admitted. And then once we got to the room, my doctor was like, all right, when do you want to break your water? And I was like, probably not yet, because I wanted to be able to get settled, because
she was kind of shaky.
I was kind of shaky, and
contractions she was breathing really hard through them.
Yeah. So I just wanted to make sure, like, before I even, like, it's not that I didn't want to have the baby right away, but I wanted to
prepare yourself.
Go as natural as possible, meaning like I wanted the least amount of interventions as possible. So plus I wanted to just make sure I was settled and in the right mind space, the head space, to actually go through the rest of it. And then I labored from about 2 in the morning to 5 in the morning. And then they checked dilation again, and I went from the 5 from when I got into a 6. And during that time I was trying to sleep and kind of relax
save your energy.
Yep, save my energy for when like it was really time to push and stuff. But the only thing that was really hard about sleeping, I couldn't sleep because she was like all up in my ribs. And I started feeling super nauseous. And I remember with all my other births, like whenever I felt nauseous, that was like almost time to like not get ready to push, but like it was like the beginning of like transition for me. And then the doctor came in and I was like, okay, let's break my water. I'm ready. I feel like I'm in the good headspace. So he broke my water. He said that I was a 6 when he did that. And my water was bulging. So it was a perfect time for things to get going. But I felt like after he broke my water, it was more along the lines of like milder contractions, which was weird to me because I was like, all right, I'm ready, and like expecting horrible contractions right at first, but they progressively got worse. And then
and at this time Claire was sleeping on the couch in the room.
We were trying to get her to go to sleep,
and we would wake her up when it got closer.
Yeah. So, and then we filled up the tub a couple times. That was actually another thing that when we got here, I wanted to get into the tub and kind of help myself relax and then get out and move around, do all the things, which I did.
So she got it in and out a couple times.
Yep. And then once they broke my water, I really wanted to get into the tub. My dream was to be able to accidentally give birth in the tub, Which...
Not accidentally. The dream was to give birth in the tub.
Yeah.
It's against their policy.
Yeah. So, but we'll get back to that. And then there was like a shift change, so that they changed nurses, and the wireless monitoring. I forgot to say that they had given me wireless monitoring because I didn't want to be hooked up to any machines, and it was just I wanted to be a free bird. So, but the monitoring stopped working, and so the nurse asked permission from the doctor to do intermittent monitoring, which was really nice.
Which was on your birth plan.
Yeah, it was on my birth plan, but anyways, our day nurse, so by that time we had a new nurse, and her name is Katie. She's amazing. And laboring got really, really intense. They say that, like we said, like they say that you're not supposed to push baby out in the tub, but the nurse really advocated for the doctor, for me to the doctor, that that I didn't want to get out, and I just let me do my thing. And
so she waited till a little bit longer than she should have. Mm-hmm. So the doctor was like, "Oh, okay, I guess she's gonna have it in the tub." That's what happened.
Oops.
And then when the doctor comes in, when she's about to push, the nurse is supposed to drain the tub, which she started draining it, and then she turned to me and she's like, and then I plugged it back up. So because the water level was going down.
Yeah.
But it was kind of funny.
It was nice, but...
And the doctor was really nice about it.
Yeah. But. So, anyways, so best nurse I've ever had. Like, I can't say... Like, I don't know how to explain. How would you...
Look, she did what I lacked in my ability to help Kirsten relax and make it through. Yeah,
and because I used hypnobirthing, she's actually done hypnobirthing with her kids as well, and
she's really good at giving her cues and stuff.
She just knew how to help me relax. She helped me take control of my body. She helped me. Did I say that right? Yeah.
Yeah, which was noticeable. So
yeah,
I'm grateful to Katie for that.
Yeah, really helped me, especially during like the transition, just the ending. So then I want to say I pushed like a good handful of times, like 6 or 7 times. And then somebody said like, hey, get on all fours and see if you can push baby out that way. And I think the doctor recommended it. And then I was able to get on all fours, push baby out. And then her shoulders got stuck a little bit, and then the doctor was like, all right, can I help?
So she officially was pushing probably from 7:20ish to 8:07.
Yeah.
When Allison was born.
Yeah. So the doctor came in about 7:30ish. We said 4 pushes. Anyways, I don't remember how many pushes, but...
I think it was a little more than that.
A little bit more than that. So her head came out. She was there for about 90 seconds. And then doctor got her shoulders rotated just enough so that I could actually get the rest of her out. And then put her on my chest. And I was there for a minute. I always forget, like, the placenta. You have to deliver that too. So uncomfortable. But I was able to... get out of the tub, drain it a little bit, get out, and then get onto the bed. And
with Allison on you? With
Allison on me. We were doing skin to skin for a good hour, but and then delivered the placenta. That was really interesting. He kind of went over some of that. It was really cool. But and then cut the cord, had a few stitches. They said I had like 1-degree tears in a few places. Probably because...
Just one tear?
Oh, one tear. Because she has a big head. 90th percentile, I think is what they said. But
she got
some good cheeks.
Some cheeks.
Yep. And then Bo did some skin to skin, and Claire got to hold her for the first time.
For a while.
Yeah.
Didn't want to let her go.
Nope. She was really excited. It's interesting because Claire's reaction to her being born, like she cried, and I was a little worried that she was going to be traumatized, but I feel like she said it was a happy cry. She was so excited to meet her. And
well,
like,
we talked to her about it a lot before.
Yeah.
To make sure it'd be a good idea.
Yeah. So anyways, and then I showered just to get some of the stuff out because I knew our boys were going to be here.
So Julie, the videographer, waited around to get some shots of the boys meeting her, and
yeah,
which was really nice.
Yeah, that was great. And then we moved rooms, had some breakfast, waited for the boys, and she has been so mild. Like, she has been just like this the whole time, except for when she's being poked and prodded. So 90th percentile with her head. And so she was born May 9th at 8:07 a.m. and she weighed a whopping 8 pounds 6 ounces and 21.5 inches long. So no wonder she was always up in my ribs. And yeah, anything else?
Big baby.
How do you feel about the birth and stuff?
I just think I'm just grateful that you got what you wanted.
Yeah.
And that's all that really mattered.
Yeah. Literally everything that was on my birth plan, I feel really grateful for that I was able to get 99% of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like the hardest part for me was just transitioning, which is like when you're like 8, 9, 10 centimeters and like pushing. I feel like pushing was not too bad. So yeah. Okay. We're gonna take a family picture.
Live your life within the moment. And don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over.